So, what's up? Hey guys, so welcome back. In the last stream, I looked into how can a user create streams, and we discussed three types of streams: linear, dynamic, and third one was trance stream. So basically, tranced is like you in different time segments you are allotted some money, so it's not linear. Only in particular time sections you are able to get the money, or this like you are able to unlock the liquidity within that particular stream. And in in the not the linear, but in the linear, yes, sorry, in the linear one you have to create cliff timing. So cliff timing is basically like a particular time where some period of token are released. Apart from that, everything is linear, but only certain cliffs you are actually able to unlock additional amount of tokens that you can declare. And linear sorry dynamic is something that you can create segments of, like where like everything is dynamic, like it's like a linear, like it's going straight, and then you have creating segments on top of that, like how much at what time how much needs to be released, right? And that is how linear works. Sorry, dynamic works, right? Sorry. So in linear we have uh, yeah, so tranced is basically a certain points, and like apart from that nothing is streamed. And linear is basically you create cliffs, and in that particular you gives a little bit boost, right? And the dynamic is like you create segments and you want, okay, this much this time period should contain this, and they'll be like dynamically released over the time, right? So now let's move towards how we can actually claim liquidity. Sorry, not claim, but we as a receiver, right? How will the things work? So let me just quickly try one thing. So I want to understand like forge, inspect, Sablier methods. Let's understand. Okay, so these are the methods. Just a second, I'll create methods dot txt, and I'll just open it. So it creates a beautified version, right? So we can get clarity on what does, like, it basically gets all the function from inherited contracts as well. And that's the beauty of forge, that we can inspect methods as well within this, right? Yeah, so you can see here there are all the functions that we discussed in the last team. So now let's understand, let's find the function that is that will be helpful for us to get the not get the data, but how we can withdraw, right? So as far as you can see, there are like two functions: withdraw max, and transfer. Not three. Oh my god, there are like more than that. So let's start with the withdraw, and let's Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I opened the wrong contract. Cpin, what the hell is it? Never mind. Okay, let's understand here. Yeah. So the withdraw functions takes three argument, which is stream ID, to an amount. It checks it's not null and no delegate call is allowed, and check the stream is not depleted, like it means that the stream is already not ended. If it is done, then there is no need, right? So we are like, we don't want like a complete, like, proceed with other uh, part of codes, because since the stream is already done, so it's depleted. And let me just take a note of what stream data has, right? Does it have, yeah, let me just open it here. And does it have, let me just make a section where we can write important, let's wait, just give me a second. I think this is way better. Important data types, right? So it could be anything. Are we streaming? Yes. So I'll start with stream, since it has lot. Oh my god, I don't like sometimes how irritating cursor gets. Let's go here and let's declare it here, like it's a important piece of data, right? Oh my god, why the fuck it is so big? 18 infor I'll mark red information on stream data. I'll just take a note of it and I'll refer it to here. Okay, so now I have better clarity on what is it, like, is depleted, is done. Okay, now I am checking if 2, which is the argument, is not 0, and I'm calling owner of, which basically calls owners. It's like, okay, gotcha. So we are calling ERC722 run owners because we are minting, right? We have been minting the tokens, right? Oh, just one thing that got into my mind is, where is create function under create? Are we minting to what is the mint function? Oh yes, to recipient. I mean, there is, oh okay, so the receiver is the owner. Gotcha. Yeah. So wait a second, there are like 2. Cancel. Okay, never mind. So we are taking 3 arguments. So what the hell I was reviewing? Yeah, here it is. I'm confused. Okay, got it. So this is basically checking up certain elements, like basic checks, and it is getting the recipient, which needs to be the recipient is the receiver here, and it has, if it checks if the recipient, which should recipient is basically calculated, and then 2 does not, if the 2 basically needs to be the owner or should be approved, and check if the withdraw amount is withdrawable amount. This is interesting. Stream amount of which is okay, let's go to here withdraw function. So we are calculating the fee. So when I was looking into the GitHub repo of Sablier, I noticed that they have started taking fees from the recipients itself, right? So I think this min fee value is basically a fee charged to from the withdrawer, not the streamer but the withdrawer. Minimum fee in way, calculate minimum fee for protocol lockup. So there are like different types of different types of products. Yeah, sorry about that. And then where were we? So we are calculating a fee for the protocol here. So there are like multiple protocol types, which are like generally the different type of products where the stream can help, right? So we are reviewing the lockup, and we are also passing the user, which is stream.sender. Okay, we are calculating based on the sender. Not sure why. Let's just read. How does it work? Okay, I cannot find. Oh, this is so cool, by the way. Yeah, I saw a talk. I was reviewing a talk from the founder of Sablier, which was talking about this tree, which just highlights the thoughts or the properties that he can think of, and then he creates tests. This is so cool. Yeah, so we don't have this function, but let's just assume it is some fee, and the fee paid is message.value, and fee paid if fee, like the fee paid should be more than this. Update the withdraw amount, which is wait a second, but don't you want to see if oh, anyways it'll revert, right? Okay, no, this is withdrawn, but do we actually check? Never mind, let me just see. Yep, never mind, let's go back there after some time, but let's continue here. That the amount streams, not amount of withdrawn, should be here for sure. No, it's not there. It's like a stream. What is it? Lockup, stream ID, stream. Yeah, it should be there. Withdrawn. This is weird. Here we are. Stream editor amounts. Oh, here it is, right? Yep. So just taking. Yep. So amounts have this withdrawn and deposit thing. So we are like increasing the amount of withdrawn with our amount. Lockup. If amounts not withdrawn is greater than amount is greater than or equals to amount deposited minus refunded, if the amount is so the amount that we are trying to withdraw is greater than what was deposited minus refunded. Doesn't matter if refunded, if it's greater than deposited, then we mark as completed and mark the is cancelable flag as false, because we don't want allow it, and we just transfer it. Cool. That was pretty straightforward. I don't think so. It should be that. Wait a second. Function withdraw. Here we go. And we definitely stream ID withdraw. Wait a second, we call withdraw stream ID. That's weird. That's weird. This is really weird, because from what I understand is this should not work. Let's see if there are other functions. Withdraw max, withdraw. I don't see. So cancel. I'm not pretty sure. Let's just understand it with here. Drawing branched stream as a receiver. Let's understand more thoroughly using the feature from Windsurf of code maps. Yep. So the code map is ready. Let's just review it. The function withdraw, it checks, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, okay, here is the thing. It finds the lockup model, and this is the bit I was interested in, so let's understand it ourselves first. So let's go with the trenched, because that is way this is way more easier to understand rather than linear. And the other one which is like linear, dynamic, trenched. So let's go with trenched, right? So we are checking if the stream is depleted or cancelled, and then we are just checking up what kind of model it is. And for and we are then trying to calculate how much amount of assets the receiver is able to withdraw. So let's review calculate the streamed amount of LT token. The LT token sorry calculate the streamed amount of LT streams. This LT streaming model uses the following distribution function: sigma is the sum of all. Okay, let's understand it. Okay, this is okay. Timestamp is we are taking the current timestamp. If start time is less than if start time is greater than the current, then we 0. If tranche is, which is abstract, okay, wait a second. So we are being passed tranches here, right? Tranches is basically the stream ID. So we are fetching the timestamp is greater than return 0, which is basically checking if the first timestamp time is in the future as per our current block timestamp. If end time is less than, if end time is in the past, if we are then we don't need to return this. Let's calculate how much are we worth. So now we are checking if the current trench timestamp okay, so we are checking if the current time, like we are just traversing in the timestamp of trenches, and whenever we find if the timestamp of our trench is greater than the current timestamp, we break. Okay, so we are going in a loop, and we are starting from 0th index to index nth. So whenever we see if the tranches timestamp is greater than the current, we just break out of the loop and we just like add everything as in the amount so far, and we just return that amount. And where were we here, right? So it returns the amount, streamed amount. And let's go back and see, right? So trench amount, calculate first trench check, started, sums all from all the completed trenches. Yep, this is how we are checking the withdrawals. Let me just quickly see the other functions. My bad. I'm just going to close this. Methods. I'm not understanding what is this. What is descriptor? What's okay? I think we have done majority of the functions. within this protocol. Yeah. Repomix is, by the way, a tool which is basically used to flatten all the files into a single file, so we can just throw it to an LLM. Yep. So I think maybe we covered majority of the functionalities here. Mm-hmm. Let's just understand what is renounce, whatever. I forgot. Like goal is like I forgot. Status of what is cool versus warm. I think they are like okay. Mm-hmm. If it's settled, cancelled, or depleted, don't do anything, means that we are only doing for streamed, and we are checking for message sender is the sender, and then it's cancelable, and then we are just marking. Oh, okay. So we are basically canceling the stream, right? I'm having tea as we speak. Yeah. And the other methods are yeah, I can't, like, yeah, these are things, but I'm not able to understand like what are actually hooks used for, what are the benefits of that. But yeah, yeah, that's just it. I hope you like this stream. I've been streaming since yesterday, not continuously, but bits and pieces here and there. And I really loved reviewing. So the goal of these streams are basically documenting my journey throughout, from what stage I am at. So I have hard time keeping things together, like memorizing everything, understanding hard stuff. When it comes to hard stuff, I tend to move all around to other things that seems more reasonable to me. But I think this code was actually reasonable. But the best thing is that I did not give up, and I just want to read as much as I can and document my journey, so you can like learn from it, and maybe like get inspired by like how I used YouTube as my diary for documenting everything. And I don't know what to even say. So yeah, this was it for this stream. I'll see you guys maybe on the first Jan of 20. What year is it? I'm not sure what year is it. Let me just quickly check. What year is it? Oh my god. Oh, 25. Yeah, I'll see you in on Jan 26. Okay, bye bye.